Okay, this is a video explanation of how to restore a system image onto your computer. First, you need to have your hard drive that has, your USB drive that has your Acronis and the disk image on it. We're going to assume you're at that point. Insert the drive into the USB. Power on the machine. You're going to look for a post message that says boot order here. This one happens to be F9. They're all different, so boot menu. Select USB drive, hit enter. You'll get the message starting at Acronis. Okay, now we're going to go to Acronis True Image 2015, and we're going to let everything load. See the drive blinking that it's loading the program. Okay, now you're going to select Recovery, Disk and Partition Recovery, Browse. Now, removable may be C or D. That's okay. Don't worry about that right now. Go ahead and go to your removable drive, select the folder, and the first of the files. You'll see they're numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way down to 10. You may have 1, you may have 20. It just depends on how large your image is. In this case, there's 10, but just pick number 1. Click OK. Then it's going to ask what backup. You just go ahead and hit Next. Choose recovery method. Leave it on recover whole disk and partitions. Hit Next. Select the items to recover. Just hit the entire disk 2. Next. Next. The destination chosen contains some partitions. Use useful data. That's okay. You're going to overwrite the entire disk. This is just a summary of what's going to go on. Hit Proceed. And then you're going to get this box. So right now, it's going to start moving data from the USB drive to the actual system itself. This process can take anywhere from 6-7 minutes all the way up to an hour, depending on the speed of your USB drive, the speed of your ports, and how much data that you have. So what I normally do is I just click this little shut down the computer when the operation's completed check mark there, and then I just wait for it to get done by looking at it and seeing when it's turned off. So we're going to come back in a moment when this finishes, and we'll do a boot up. Okay, now the machine is booted down. I'm going to remove the USB drive, power up the machine. You'll notice that it's probably going to do some installing of some drivers. One of the ones that you're going to get is going to be a hard drive, which in this case is this one right here. Once that one finishes, you need to restart Windows to continue. I'm going to go ahead and do a restart. You'll tell right here this actually popped up. See the game begin to start. We'll ask you for a cafe ID and a terminal ID. So for the purpose of this video, I'm going to make the cafe ID 9898. You'll use whatever we sent you in a welcome email. And then this terminal is going to be number 1. You'll label them number 1 for your first one, number 2 for your second one, and so forth and so on. Actually, I'm going to name this 9997, what I used to have it, and 1001. But you would name your 0001 and the cafe ID we provided. You hit save. You click yes. It'll save that information. If there's any updates, it'll perform them. It will ask you for serial number. Simply enter the serial number that we've provided you and click Activate Now. You'll have to make sure that your system is online because it does that through the internet. So make sure that you have it plugged in or you're wireless in the configuration that we provided for you. So that's all there is to it. Once you activate it, the game will start automatically, and that's it. Thank you. All right, so I've now entered an activation number, and I'm going to click Activate Now. Once I've done that, and it's connected to the internet, give it a second, the game will start. So now you can go in and see the games that you want to see, etc.